6 months from starlight and the war feels like smoke. I learn to sleep in silence, no need to provoke. I planted small joys in the cracks of my rain. Let laughter grow wild in the garden of pain. They say healing's not loud, and maybe they're right. I stopped cursing your name most every night.
Six months in darkness, no stars loving fake. Cold feels like company I didn't forsake. I screamed into nothing, so nothing screamed back. Now I just drift in the 100 pitch black. Don't ask me to change, I did that before. Now I sharpen my hurt and wait out the war.
Maybe you're drifting, or maybe you're gone. I still watch the comments and hum our old song. Hero, you said you'd forget me, I knew that you could. But part of me waited, I hope that you would.
6 months apart, two echoes, one flame. Still bound by a silence that won't say my name.
I don't chase ghosts, at least not in the day. But your light still sneaks in when the stars lose their way. I don't want you back, not the boy that I knew. But sometimes I wonder if you're wondering too.
I don't need your pity, I don't need your grace. Just a glance through the dark, just a trace of your face. I'm not here and I'm hiding, there's a difference you'll see. I don't wanna grow, I want you to find me.
I almost whispered your name last night, but stars don't answer when you call them right. That part of me's sleeping, that part of me's gone.
6 months of falling, no end in sight. Each thought of you dims a little more light. 6 months of rising, one step at a time. Still wondering if here that you feel like a crime. You're farther than ever, but still in the sea. A wounded tether, a half-fading dream.
I don't need to save you,
but I wish that you would.
oh, 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 oh. I don't know if you'll hear this, it's not meant to beg goodbye. Just a note from somewhere softer, where the war's been left behind. I found peace in quieter places, not in crowns or cosmic wars, but in naming all the losses without needing to assign. 'Cause I left a light on in the ruins, not expecting you'd return. But still I hum the lullabies that I once watched you burn. And not to haunt or to forgive you, not to pull you from your path. Just a melody you might recall if you ever look back. So I'll send you this song, no tether, no plea, just a star in the black from the version of me who still wonders at night if you dream where you've gone. the silence, a light left on. Oh, 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 oh. You once called me endless winter, and maybe you were wrong. I buried the child and heart in my song. You ran toward wonder, I chose the war, and somewhere between we lost it all. Here this finds you, don't reply, just know it came without a why. So I'll send you this song, no judgment, no throne, no net through the stars, no promise, no home. But if in the dark you will never have dawn, then know I left for you a light left on. Ooh, on through the silence that waits and is gone. Oh, 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 the songs in the silence like misty and it's home.
Maybe not in person, but in sound and in song. A melody soft where everything felt wrong. No judgment, no fury, no name on the flame. Just a whisper of starlight and the weight of my shame. I curse the stars, I blame the dark, but the truth crept in through a music box spark. It wasn't the void or her fire or the throne. It was me, I'm the reason I'm here alone. I wanted to save her, I wanted to win, but my pride wore her crown and my silence was thin. This was our Space Odyssey, a tale redefined. From the shadows I summoned, she left me behind. With every false step, I carved out this throne. In the vastness of guilt, I stand here alone. I called her the tyrant, I swore I was right, but power and pain are twins in the night. She didn't send rage, she sent me a song, and I heard it in its notes where I come so wrong. No plea, no demand, just a memory's tone, enough to reveal the monster she knows. This was our Space Odyssey, what's fierce now gone. I reached for the stars, but stood too alone. Her light still flickers where I once shone, and I live with a name I can't disown. I wore the mask of the hero, but hid from the boy underneath. It was never just a shadow with teeth. This was our Space Odyssey, a dream turned to stone. I reached for redemption,
stars do not lie, nor time can atone. So I learned to live as the monster unknown. Not the man she dreamed, not the villain she named, but something between, forever unnamed.
I've walked through ruins of every war I waged, wore thorns like jewels, kept my sorrow caged. But in the silence, past vengeance and flame, I found a voice that didn't whisper his name. No longer chasing shadows I outgrew. The stars don't ask for permission, and neither do I too. This is not a throne reclaimed, it's a kingdom up and without blame. No savior, no prince, no plea to atone, just me rising with a crown of my own. I'm not what I lost, I'm what I became, a spark on my loss, a spark uncontained, a soul unashamed. He was gravity, wild and untamed, but I mistook orbit for being chained. Now I dance where his name doesn't burn, and the stars don't ask if he'll return. I learned the light doesn't need to plead, it shines when it's ready, not when there's need. This is not a throne reclaimed, it's a kingdom built without blame. No savior, no prince, no plea to atone, just me rising with the crown of my own. I'm not what I lost, I'm what I became, a spark uncontained, a soul unashamed. They call me cruel for drawing the line, but power isn't cold, it's choosing what's mine. So I left the war and the girl behind, and stepped into something rare and fine. Not softer, not bitter, not seeking revenge, but wiser in ways that don't need to defend. And if love finds me on some distant moon, I'll greet it whole, not shattered too soon. This is not a throne I claim, just a world I shaped without shame. No promise is broken, no text to be shown, just me reborn in a crown of my own. Not his to rescue, not his to tame, just Astrid and peace with her own name.
Too long I linger in the hollow of me, a singular shadow where no light could be. Now alarms scream across starless divide. The fracture I caused has nowhere to hide. Planets pulled inward, moons torn apart. I feel them break like pieces of my heart. It's not symbolic, it's not just regret, it's real lives unraveling in my silhouette. This isn't sorrow, this is collapse. The galaxy chokes in the grip of my laughs. So I dive to the wake I left in my path, through tremors and fire, through cosmic wrath. I'm not seeking mercy, I don't deserve grace, but I won't let this void wear another face. I push too far, time's folding in, a rift in space where I once called it sin. The engines stutter, the shields peel away, but I aim for the center where I chose to stay. Maybe I don't make it, maybe I break, but I won't be the storm in that final quake. If she somehow forgave, let her remember me, not as a slave to pride, but as a man who turned too late, still trying to be brave. A crack in the black, I tear through the scene, a sliver of light or a half-formed dream. I'm not who I was, nor am I saved, but the void doesn't win, not today. Let this wake be the last goal I leave. Let me rise, or let me grieve.
The sky was torn where the silence grew, a ripple of endings no one could undo. Stars fell backward, lights turned to dust, but something within me said, go, you must. It wasn't a hope I could name or trust, just a pull in my bones, fierce and unjust. Across ruined systems and galaxies lost, through nebulae trembling with cold exhaust. I chased the echo of something unspoken, a thread through the dark, frayed but unbroken. Each planet I passed wept ruins and rust, yet I kept moving like I was thrust. Was it you who cracked the door? Did your flame tear this world apart? Or is the blackness just the cost of all the versions of you I lost? The stars are still burning, but not like before, and I feel your gravity even more. A world imploded in silent display. Comets cried tears I'll never replay. I stood at the edge where the void gave birth to a sudden pulse, not death but rebirth. And in that stillness something grew, a question I carried. Was it you that half buried in the dust and ash? Eyes closed, breath faint, body abashed. No monster, no myth, just a man in the flame. And all of his fury had forgotten my name. I didn't run, I didn't weep, just knelt by his side and watched him sleep. Was it you who cracked the dark, who broke to give us a brand new start? 1,000 screams still echo and spin, but I only heard the ghost waken. The stars rearranged and something came through, a whisper soft as gravity. Was it you? And I thought of the night I tried to let go, when I vowed to rule frost-bound and slow. But even ice remembers the sheet, and gravity sings what crying will repeat. Was it you I felt beneath this skin, the one who drifted, then pulled me on? No throne remains, no crown, no choice, just the orbit I left and the weight of a heart. In the hush between starfall and truth, I reached for the silence and whispered, was it you? I watched you fall into the night. Past every star we set alight. I let go, not to save you, but to save myself from the fight. I buried the voice that once calls you home, but the silence still sang your name. And now you stand, not as the ghost, but as the man who rose from flame. Ooh.
I chased the dark to kill the light, a fool afraid of growing bright. I broke the stars we dreamed upon just to prove I could belong. But time bent backwards through the sky and showed me all I couldn't see. Not who I was or what we were, but what I still could be.
This is our space odyssey, not to conquer, not to flee, not to orbit, not return, but to rise from what we burned. No child left behind in dust, no ghost to shadow love or trust. We were war, we were debris, now we are possibility. Rex,
Astrid,
we were never meant to win, but maybe we were meant to begin again. This is our space odyssey, not the end but setting free. Not a tether, not a chain, just two stars that learn their names. And if we meet beyond the sky, I won't ask for reason why. Just a moment, just to see if you still remember me. Ooh, 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 ooh. Was it you who changed the sky?
no, it was us.